What if the most valuable asset you own isn't the house itself, but the land it sits on? And what if unlocking its true potential means demolishing the existing building and starting again? For many high net worth investors in the UK property market, demolish and rebuild is one of the most powerful strategies for creating wealth. In prime locations, the land can be worth far more than the outdated house built on it decades ago. That old bungalow might be worth £300,000, but the land beneath it could be worth over £1 million. Instead of spending large sums renovating an inefficient structure, investors sometimes choose to start from a blank slate and build a modern home designed for today's market. This allows them to maximize the site's gross development value, GDV, and create a premium product buyers are willing to pay for. But this decision requires careful analysis. We assess 3 key pillars. Before we continue, quick apology for the interruption. But this is important. I use a tool called the Development Office Simulator to model every deal before I make an offer. It keeps me from overpaying. And it's the exact same model we teach inside the Academy, complete with full training. I've added a special download link below so you can grab it and start using it yourself. All right, back to the video. First, value uplift potential. A well-designed new build can command significantly higher prices than an older property on the same plot, especially when it meets modern expectations for layout, efficiency, and finish. Second, financial viability. Investors must calculate the purchase price, demolition costs, professional fees, and build costs, then compare the total against the projected GDV. For serious investors, a project typically needs at least a 20 to 25% margin on GDV to justify the risk. Third, de-risking the project. Even profitable numbers mean nothing if the project cannot be executed. Planning permission, restrictive covenants, ground conditions, protected trees, and contamination risks must all be investigated before committing to the purchase. If this lesson was useful to you, hit the like button. It tells me to continue creating more videos that go deeper into the technical side of property development. Let me give you a quick example. One investor purchased a tired 1950s bungalow in Surrey for £1.2 million. Instead of renovating, they demolished the building and constructed a 5,000 square foot contemporary home. Total project costs reached £1.3 million, and 18 months later, the finished property achieved a gross development value of £3.5 million, delivering around £1 million in profit. That level of return would have been impossible through renovation alone. For investors thinking long-term about portfolio growth and generational wealth, understanding when to demolish and rebuild can unlock extraordinary value. We are currently assembling the next intake for the PCMA-ELITE fractional development team. We are looking for people who want to master this system while we help them build their first commercial conversion. If you have the capital and the commitment, click the link below and book a mutual fit assessment.